afternoon. It's Mike here from Bush Green. I thought it was a pretty nice day. We got some blue skies here. Nice day to make a video about my dump insert in my 2013 Ford F250 Superduty truck. So a few people asked me about it, and I was in some live streams before too, and people just inquiring about dump inserts and stuff, if they're good or bad. Honestly, everyone, either you're gonna like it or you're gonna hate it, but it is what it is. So either you're gonna buy like a real dump truck or a pickup truck with an actual dump box on it, or you're gonna get a dump insert like what I have, and it gets installed inside your pickup box. So I just wanted to show you what I have. It is 4 years old. I did buy it used. When I did invest in this truck last fall and bought it, I already knew somebody that had this one for an 8-foot box. That's what I have. It's 4 years old, so I got a pretty good deal on it. Paid about a quarter of what you would pay for one brand new. So I thought that was a pretty sweet deal. And it was only about $300 to install it. So I was just going to go through that and show you a little bit about the truck too. I know you've seen it before with the plow and the salter on it, but now all that stuff is off. I'm getting it all ready for to start cutting lawns and doing some cleanups in the next week or two. And hope you enjoy it. And here we go. Okay, everybody. So now that we have the plow and salter off this truck, I can show you guys a little bit around this truck, including the dump insert that a few of you have asked me about. So that's basically what this video is about. The dump insert I have, everybody knows what a Ford F250 is anyway. It's a pickup truck, but yeah. So I got the Arctic mount down there. That's for my plow, and all the wiring in there and stuff. Yeah. So anyway, here in Canada, what we have to do is, well, everywhere in the States too, you have to get an inspection done yearly. So that's my sticker that I have right there. I just had it done. When was this one? This one was August last year, 19. So every August, I got to get this truck checked over. So normally I have the trucks a little cleaner than this, but yeah, there are some lines. That's actually from the oil spray that I got. So I do get my my trucks yearly oil sprayed, which I suggest. It's a really good idea to do if you're in the areas like me that you get the snow and a lot of road salt and stuff. You don't want your trucks rusting out. So this truck's in pretty good shape for 2013 anyway. So here's my my decals. So this one's just the extended cab. So one thing I did get done on this truck last fall when I did get it was because of the added weight now of, well, this dump insert right here is about 900 pounds, they say, or so. But I got the wood inserts on the side there too. It adds a little bit of weight to it. And then, you start throwing material in the back. You're adding on the pounds, right? So I thought about airbags, and I read up on it. Yeah, there's pros and cons with airbags. And I thought about maybe just adding leaf springs. So I looked into it, and yeah, so I had another leaf spring added in here. Yeah, so extra leaf spring on each side, and what a difference it made. When I picked up this truck last fall, I had my enclosed trailer hooked up to it, and I had the dump insert already installed, and the back end was going down compared to my diesel truck because it has a totally different suspension system on it. But yeah, it's like night and day from doing that. Very inexpensive. I think I gave the guy $500 cash for it. But yeah, there's a lot of people around that do that. So I would suggest to do that anyway. If you're going to go ahead and do something like this. So yeah. This is my dump insert with the wood sides. So I just recently painted all the wood sides here, and I painted the actual dump insert too. It is 4 years old. I got it used, and was rusting a little bit, just surface rust. Gave it a nice little paint job. I know it's not going to last too long in here, you know, once you start putting stuff in, it's going to get scratched up, but yeah, just looks a lot better, right? I think what I'm going to do on the back here, I do have my magnets still that I had on this truck before I got it decaled in. I'm going to see if it's going to stick on there. It should anyway, it's metal, right? So, yeah, let me just show you how this works a little bit. So I got some lights on there too. I think I showed you these in the winter when I was plowing. I got a strobe light up top there too. So, okay, just going to demonstrate this right now. So I got a controller back here. Yeah, so pretty straightforward. Well, it's upside down right now, but you see up, down, right? So I'm kind of holding it upside down. So let's bring it up and see what happens here. Oh. Actually, I was going to open up the back before I did that, but you get a good idea of what's going on here. So yeah, this tailgate does open up, but yeah, that's it. Not bad. So I did add on some LED lighting here too. There's strobe lights, another one up at the other corner, but this is pretty much what it looks like underneath here and how it's installed in the truck bed. So I do recommend, and they do recommend to you know, get a spray and bed liner before you do this. This truck already had it when I bought it, so that's pretty much the framing of it. And it just bolts right into your box there. Hydraulics. All the hydraulics right there. Yeah. That's pretty much it. In pretty good condition. I didn't paint the bottom here, but you can kind of see how there's a little bit of surface rust. It is 4 years old. And I did buy it used, but you don't need to buy a brand new one. This is an 8-foot box too. I forgot to bring that up. So let's put this down again. Go down. Touchdown. Perfect. So just kind of wrap this around here just so it doesn't fall and all of a sudden go up on me or something while I'm driving. Yeah, just some some things I have in the back of the truck here. I got some straps there. I got a steel hat. I know I'm mostly echo guy, but hey, a hat's a hat, right? It keeps the sun off my head. Yeah, just some ear protection. Ear things there. Some STP fuel system cleaner. Every couple tanks I put in the recommended amount mixed with my fuel. Got a socket set here. Yeah, you just got to be prepared, right? I still got my orange spray paint here from putting my driveway markers in for snow removal. I got an umbrella back there. Oh, I got a tow strap. I think that's a pretty heavy duty one. I can pull out a pretty big truck with that. And then I recommend, these are kind of expensive. You can get them on sale, but I picked up this DeWalt battery pack. It's a booster pack. All right, so you got your positive and negative on the side there, so you can boost your battery with it. You know, for your mowers. Basically, number one, I got this for my mowers, just in case, you know, it doesn't start one day, I can boost it up. So also, it's an air compressor. So you got the, you know, the air thing here. I'm not going to pull it out right now, but there's a hose there, and you know, let's just try this out right here, see what happens. Air. So you can set your PSI. Actually, that's showing battery voltage right now, 12.5. But so you can set your PSI, and you plug it in. It's at 0 right now. So as soon as I turn it on, say if your tire is at 28, it's going to pump it up to 30 and stop automatically. Great tool. Okay, I'll stop it again. Yeah, it has USB ports too. perfect. And if you're caught in the dark, there's that lights in the back too. So I think it's a good idea anyway to invest in something like that. You know, if you have some equipment with batteries on them, or even for your truck, or maybe you can help somebody out, you know, in the parking lot if they're stuck. So yeah, so that's a dump insert. I was going to open up the back here just to show you. So basically here, if you open up these ones here, then you can bring down the tailgate. So these ones here, if you open up these but leave these engaged, then the tailgate will swing open from the bottom. So if you're laying down some gravel or something, then you want to lift up and kind of drive forward and spread out, then you can do that. So this is pretty straightforward. Actually, that one wasn't even locked in. Do that. I'm doing all this with one hand. I should be holding this tailgate. Okay, there we go. So we'll bring it down. That's pretty much it. So I got the chains set up here, obviously. So if I didn't have these chains on here, then this tailgate would fall all the way down and slam against my bumper. So I can adjust this, and I can have this a little more pointing down. This is a perfect pitch right here for dumping. Here, let's just get rid of this. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So you get the general idea here, what's going on. So let's put this back up. I also painted it all nice here too. That's staying up pretty good. Yeah, pretty easy. Let's keep that all lubed up. All right. There, perfect. Yeah, so I think I talked a little bit about the camera that I put on here too. I got an aftermarket camera. So I had this on my Salter in a couple of videos ago when I took off my Salter and plow. So I made these special connections. I'm not gonna cut this all open now. I got some ties on it now, but I got a connector there that I can disconnect this camera and then put it on my Salter in the winter time, so then I can see always behind me, right? Yeah, it works great. That camera, I have a screen inside the truck, so it's hooked up to the reverse lights, and then I got it. Okay, so there's the screen right there. And then if I'm going to be using it, backing up to hook up a trailer or something, I just press that red button on there and then it powers it up. I don't leave that on all the time. I don't want to kill the battery. But yeah, it works really good. You know, for hooking up the trailer or whatever, like when I look back, I'll see the hitch ball. That's all I see. I can see behind me too, but backing up to a trailer, you can like line it right up. This truck didn't come with a camera in the tailgate, in the original tailgate. My diesel truck does have one. Not an aftermarket, it's an actual Ford one. But I got my hitch set up. And I kind of painted it a little bit under there. Just rust paint, drum flood. Like I said, I usually have it a little cleaner. I didn't clean this off yet, whatever, but yeah. That's pretty much it. Same thing on this side here. I got some lights on there. So yeah. And then the same thing with the leaf springs back here. I had an extra leaf spring added on there. Tires, I like to use the BF Goodrich. They're all-terrain KO2s. Just thinking there for a second. I was trying to read it here. Yeah, that's right. These things are they're pretty aggressive, but like you'll be really surprised if you haven't used these tires before. Like you would think that they'll be really noisy on the highway or higher speeds. Not at all. It's the total opposite. It's super smooth. You know, no rattle in my steering wheel or anything. When I did buy this truck, it didn't have running boards on it. I know a lot of people that say that when they plow, they don't want to have running boards on and stuff. But you know what? This truck is kind of tall for, you know, my wife. You know, if she needed to get into the passenger side, like it was pretty hard. Like even me, you know, I was getting a cramp trying to get up there. So I bought these aftermarket running boards. Yeah, it works great, except the factory bolts and everything. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Oh, another thing, talking about cameras, always run a dash cam. So I have the same setup in both my trucks. I have it mounted right up there. So this camera here, if I go into my other truck, I have the same mount on the windshield. All I have to do is unclick this. There you go. That mount stays there. I have the exact same one in my other truck. And then if I'm driving my other truck, then I just move this camera over and click it into the other one. So since I have this one home right now, matter of a click right there, and I got an instant camera. I keep it plugged in all the time. I take the battery out, of course. You want to take the battery out if you're going to keep it plugged in. I learned that the hard way. I fried a battery, but you know the batteries only last about 45 minutes. Having it plugged in, you know, you can have constant power. I think I have a 32 gig card in there, and it will record for just over 5 hours. It's off right now. When I start driving, I turn it on. But yeah, you just never know, right? So I don't think I need to really go about the inside of the truck. You know, the truck's a truck, has a steering wheel. Got a radio over there. I got Bluetooth, which is nice, hands-free. That's pretty much it. I got to clean the truck out. See, I still got some salt stains there. Nice thing the thing I like about this truck, and it's funny, I still have this mat in here, Crown oil spring. There's no carpet in this truck, which is perfect. Like, you can clean this out really nice. This side's like the dirtiest because obviously it's just me driving it. You know, that side's not too bad. Once in a while, I'll have my son on the side there, but yeah, it's really nice. If you're gonna have a work truck, don't have carpet. My diesel does have carpet. It is kind of a nicer truck. It's more of my commuter truck. This is gonna be more of a work truck. So I put a seat cover on here too. It's not because the seat's ripped, and it's not ripped at all. It's actually in pretty good shape. Usually the seats all rip right here from getting in and out and just rubbing your, you know, big butt all the time on there. I just put it on here just to help protect it. I have some covers on both the seats in my other truck too. Just very inexpensive, you know, just to protect it and stuff. So that's pretty much it. So anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. And there's my dog barking right now because he wants to come in for a pee. Yeah, that's my setup there and the dump insert. If you guys have any questions, yeah, feel free to ask. Just leave a comment down below. Oh, the dump insert, it's a Buyers DumperDogg. I think that's what they call it. Yeah, DumperDogg, but it's Buyers brand. So, and it is an 8-foot box. Just to answer your question too there. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up. Hit the bell so you get notified when I have something up new. So anyway, everybody be safe and do something nice for someone. And be nice to everyone. Okay? We'll talk to you all later.